podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You now tuned in to the Black Mail Podcast. I know I changed up shit. I'm TALLSHON. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
I'm on my radio shit right now.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of radio shit, and I don't think I told you, man, I'm contemplating. I got an opportunity to do satellite radio full time. Got an opportunity to do that full time.
Okay, what's
so I gotta see. I gotta see how that's gonna work, though. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta like travel to a studio or something like that, or if it's cool that I continue doing it within my garage. Because I got the boards, I got the same shit, I got the shit that they use. My board ain't the big board, but I got the board, you know what I mean? I do the press. I go live, so you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's gonna affect my internet radio shit, but we'll see. We'll see. One's a paid gig, one is an investment. So
go on the grind, man. You gotta keep grinding. Very inspirational, this guy right here. Very inspirational, this guy. Give him a hand.
Try to do some things, man. Try to get some.
Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Give him a hand, people.
We're gonna get a soundboard together too, especially for this digital shit. We're doing this digital. I'm doing something new too. If you know my camera, I'm using a webcam now. Before I was using my big camera, and I felt like it was too wide. It was getting too much of my background. I didn't need all that. So I'm more a little concise.
You sat back and you thought about that?
I'm gonna change my light too, because I want like an overhead big light to kind of just shine. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That was your analysis?
Yeah, that was my analysis.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was too much. It was just too much. You can see when I'm messy back here behind me, that should be looking crazy on camera.
That inspires you to be organized, so the camera don't.
No, it does it. I show clean up. Back there it's clean. Other than my chessboard is in my chair. That's because I did some other stuff. You know what I mean? You should play chess. You play chess?
I haven't played chess since I was 9 years old.
Damn, that's a long time.
Somebody told me how to play. I just never did it again.
I play with Lil Sean, bro. Me and Lil Sean play. He inspired me to start playing again. I used to play a lot, but then he inspired me to start playing again.
Video games messed up chess.
You know what? I'll say that. Yeah. I'll definitely say that.
You have to inspire
mm-hmm.
the engagement of playing chess. Like when my son was coming up, it was always he wanted me to play the basketball games with him,
mm-hmm.
football sometime, but the basketball video games,
mm-hmm.
they took over everything. That was my son go-to. If we weren't outside doing something. Right.
I don't know, man. My kid, he definitely him and I, we bond playing Call of Duty a lot or Madden. We play Madden a lot.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
He's getting closer and closer.
Takes away.
Right, but he will just jump out there and be like, "Yo, let's go play some chess, Dad." Or if I got the chessboard set up on the table and I'm sitting here, he will literally grab his chair and just sit down and look at me and be like, "Yo, move," and I'm like, "All right, let's go."
Yeah, well, see that.
You know what
that inspires the competitive edge because you have a board in place.
Yeah,
I didn't do that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It might have been dope.
Mm-hmm.
We both could have learned how to play at the same time. I could have relearned.
Right.
He could have learned. That would have gave us another form of entertainment to engage in the mind.
No, it does.
That's not what I did.
That's my biggest thing, man. I try to do a lot of things that engage with the mind. They keep the mind moving, keep you thinking. And while we playing, he learned at school. He learned at school, and then he played in camp. And then he came home and he said, "Dad, don't you know how to play chess?" I said, "Yeah, I got a little plastic chessboard over here." So I broke it out and I found out we were playing literally every day. Like he was to a point where he was playing before he played. He wanted to do a round before he went to camp. in the summer and stuff like that. So I bought a better chessboard. I went and bought a glass one. Now I'm gonna
That's
buy a
dope.
wood one. It's this wood one I want where the
I've
pieces
seen
are like
some
really
dope ass
designed out.
chessboards.
Yeah.
Even though I don't play, I thought about getting a nice ill one.
Bro, it just looked good. It just looked good. If you got like a nice one and just sitting somewhere, because it's the one I'm looking, it's made into a table. So the pieces goes into the table, so you don't have to have a secondary place for it. You could just have it up, and that shit nice. It costs a couple of dollars, but it's nice.
I seen like a glass crystal like one that was crazy, and I'm sure you don't even play with that one.
Right. Hold up. Let me show you this one.
It was ill. We have visuals.
Since we live, let's be transparent.
We're gonna do the live show, man. Playing games.
Whenever you're ready. Look, so this is crystal. These are crystal glass.
Okay.
And then it comes with the glass, and then it comes with the other side is like fog the glass.
Okay.
Fog the glass. And then it's like literally a glass table. And then you like they not no bullshit. If you can hit ASMR. Like it's like legit pieces. I bought that from someone who was, someone was selling it on Facebook Market. I saw it and they had a good price. So I bought it and went to pick it up, and it's been great. It's been a great piece.
I never mess with Facebook Market. I got some stuff. I got something I might sell over. I got to sell a couple of these shit.
I sell all type of shit, bro. Because, I have be having too much equipment sometimes. I've sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I picked up stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
No, but I got this couch, like this love seat here on the side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't use that joint. That shit just taking up space. It would open up my whole room. Really, get the shot in.
You'll get that. You put that shit. I sold a car on Facebook Marketplace.
I just don't want to just get rid of it for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sell it for the low. Give me $100 both pieces.
Yeah. Put it. Take a couple pictures. Put that shit on Facebook.
Just come get it.
Yeah, they'll come and get the shot. I sold a couch on Facebook. When we got our sectional, the couch we had before that. I sold that shit right on Facebook Marketplace. The person came and picked that joint right up, helped them slide it on the back of their truck, and they were gone.
Well, I ain't help you slide shit. I want to put a big plant in the corner, man.
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, just put a big plant in that.
Space. No, it's good. It's good. Even if it's like real or fake, do the big joint.
Nah, I need some greenery, man. I feel inspired.
I understand.
I feel inspired. I can get some things done right now.
All right, you just talked about doing a live show. I know we were talking about our game because our team play again the day before my birthday, December 10th.
That's what we said we was gonna do it. We did say that the next game.
So we're gonna do it.
But we said double or nothing on
game.
the joint. You're right. So, I stand corrected. You're right.
But we'll put like some artwork together and shit. So the 15th then.
Hey though, let's call it for what it was. One of the best games of the season.
It was one of the best games of the season. I totally agree.
One of the best games of the season. I don't care which team you pull for.
I totally agree. It was a phenomenal.
I mean, Dak had some slip ups at the end, but they weren't really fuck ups.
Dak was balling, son.
At the end of the game, they weren't really fuck ups because the line really didn't block. And as far as him tiptoeing out the line and not getting to the end zone, we got to understand he only had 1 foot 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So he probably was scared to get hit. That nigga said, fuck this. I'm
not mad at him. I'm not mad at him.
But he could have jumped in the air and did the flip. Jalen Hurts would have jumped in the air and did the flip, would have been a touchdown.
Hey,
even if you don't flip, the jump dive.
But Dak did jump and they got dumped on his damn head too.
No, but he jumped that time. He had no vertical. He had no vert. I don't know what he was trying to do. He flipped his damn stuff over. I forgot about that play. You damn Devin.
Yeah, he got dumped on his noggin, so it was a little wild. But I will definitely say that was probably one of the best games of the season. I personally think it's gonna be hard seeing you guys that second game. You know what I'm saying? Because that second game is I think it's in Dallas, right?
They go back and forth. So
yeah, because the last one was in Philly, wasn't it?
Yeah, this would be in Dallas.
The last one, so the next one's in Dallas. That's gonna be a hard game to play, son. After the Eagles, because dog, we was on bye week, so now we playing, and dog, our schedule's scary.
What you doing football Sunday?
This Sunday?
Yeah.
None.
Nah, if you want to get out, man, shit. If you
if you
don't take care of the situation, I'll come scoop you for a day, man.
Let's do that if you don't mind, shit. Hold up. Oh yeah, I should be good because this Sunday does it sound bad?
Hey, bro, if you ain't good, you ain't good. I'm just saying, if you
No, I'm
want
saying this
to get out
Sunday
for a day,
is Lil Sean's birthday, but we doing
this,
everything on Saturday.
oh yeah,
So Sunday he'll be able to do him. So no, let's do it.
we'll it ain't even gotta be football. You on a date, get out, I'm gonna come scoop you up, man. We're
I
gonna take a
appreciate it,
date.
man. Because one car life is disgusting.
Nah, we're gonna take a date, man, because
Appreciate
ain't
it.
no
Be
damn
fine.
reason, nigga. We're gonna take a date.
We're just gonna chill, yeah. Shit, my Eagles play the Bills Sunday. The third we play
Depends on
San
which Josh
Francisco.
Allen show up.
Right. That's true. But still a hard game because defense wise.
San Francisco depends on which Brock Purdy gonna show up.
That's what I'm saying. Really? I don't worry about the offense. I be worried more about defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, defense? I'm talking about the other team, the opposing. Yeah, I worry about the opposing team's defense more than I worry about their offense a lot of times.
Why?
Because like you just said, we don't know what Josh Allen we're gonna receive, but I know what my defense is going to do. Our secondary be shaky sometimes, but our front four, we coming for the smoke. And we Sweat, Cox, we coming for the smoke. I'm not worried about much of that. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers. Wow. The 49ers, I worry about their defense because you got Bosa. You know what I'm saying? I don't worry about their offense as much because, like you just said, we don't know what Brock Purdy we're gonna get. We know what Kittles is gonna do. We know what certain people are gonna do, but we don't know what Brock Purdy. And once again, our front four, I'm not mad at. Then after that is y'all. Then Seattle. Then Giants, we gonna mop them. The Cardinals, we mopping them, and we end the season with the Giants mopping them. So them last three games are mop-up games. That Seattle game is an iffy because you don't know what Geno Smith you're gonna get. Neither, once again, you just don't know what the quarterbacks. We know we're gonna get out of y'all. I honestly, we're gonna lose to y'all. I think we're gonna lose to y'all.
Let me sidebar you since you said Geno Smith. Mm-hmm. Look at all the teams Geno Smith played on and how bad they're doing right now.
Oh, and Geno doing his thing.
He couldn't be the quarterback for the Jets right now?
And Geno doing his thing right now.
And wasn't Geno on the Giants too?
Yes, he was.
What did you give me this guy for?
He just needed a place with, remember what we talked about? He needed a place with structure. He got a system. So he's within a system and he's playing great within that system. Now he has my problem. Moments,
that's my problem with a lot of franchises. As a franchise, why you don't have a system in place? How do you have a franchise trying to be successful with no system in place?
Because you got a GM and a coach that's too much bouncing around. It's too much. Like you with the Jets, like think about how much bouncing around they've done. And then they got a quarterback that they don't believe in. They got a quarterback they don't believe in at all. You know what I'm saying? And what's his name? Something Wilson. They don't believe in him. So they brought in the older guy, which I fucking hated. I understood, but bro, he was already on his way out. Then he tells his Achilles, and it's like, y'all really think
Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers, y'all really think Aaron Rodgers is gonna come back from Achilles injury, damn near 40 years old?
He said he'd be ready in a couple of weeks. But why are you even coming back to see his ass?
He is not gonna be ready in a couple of weeks.
He out there throwing passes. He's not mobile anyway.
You can throw. You can throw all you want. You're right. He's not mobile. You can throw all you want. You can throw. Ain't nobody say your upper body is broken. Your Achilles is connected to that calf. That shit pop again. It's a wrap.
You still gotta play and twist it though.
Right. You still gotta move. You still gotta plant. Yeah, he get out there and them pressure coming and he gotta move to the right, move to the left, and next year you know, man.
I'm a fan of go sit your ass down.
Me too. I'm a big fan. I'm a big proponent of go sit your ass down.
Yo, when these old niggas start getting hurt, I mean, these teams are paying you top price,
right,
to produce, and you can only play 3 games.
They got hurt the first game of the season.
It's like Odell Beckham,
bro.
People don't even know he's on the Ravens.
And then get mad that
they don't even know he's on the Ravens.
The ball is coming his way. He had a couple balls where the shit literally went through his hands.
Really?
I watched it. It's literally right through his hands. It's like, yo, bro, that's you. That ain't the quarterback, nigga. That's you.
I'm gonna give you 2 things that nobody's really paying attention to in the NFL this year.
What's up?
One is Lamar Jackson's having a great season.
Yes, he is.
Right. Two, the Steelers are actually winning.
Yes, they 6-3.
How? Everybody's acting like Mike
Everybody in
Tomlin
that
needs to lose his job.
division outside of the Bills might make the playoffs.
No, but I'm saying the Steelers are winning, and people are acting like Mike Tomlin's job was in danger beginning of the season. Like,
because
is anybody paying attention?
No,
that to get back on what you were saying, that team has that franchise. I want you to finish. That franchise has structure.
Yeah, it has structure. The thing with Mike Tomlin is this: they haven't made it past certain places once they make it to the playoffs. Yes, he has a winning season, but your playoff victories do count as well. And at this moment, he hasn't had a significant win in the playoffs since that major run that he had. Well, and after a while, it started to seem like to me, it would start to seem like it's too much. It's the same conversation over and over, and it's like, they may need a change. I hate to see that brother lose a job because I think he does a phenomenal job.
I think they changed the goal. I think they changed the goalposts a lot.
Of course, he's a black quarterback.
Reason why I say that, it's like when you make more with less, people get comfortable and they just don't give you what you need.
I agree.
And then when you don't reach that pinnacle, which is the Super Bowl, they say that you underachieve. How can you possibly underachieve when you overachieve for over a decade?
Especially based on the talent that you have. Especially thinking.
You know what I'm saying? He's overachieved almost every one of those seasons. And then they say you underachieve when you don't take it to the top.
I think of anything, the Steelers need to do better in drafting. I don't think they draft and free agent well. I think that's the one thing I've noticed with them. They don't draft and free agent well. Think about the Eagles. Right, but think about the Eagles. We drafted and free agent well these past couple of years. It was a point where we did not draft. We didn't free agent well. We drafted well, but we didn't free agent well.
That's because of your word, though.
Yeah, system. Yeah.
System and it's structured. It's a structured system. I tell my son all the time, I don't have to be an Eagle fan to say it. Y'all have one of the best structured systems out there. Y'all will get rid of a great coach, and people will be like, man, I don't know what they're gonna do. Then you hire another great coach.
Yeah, because I was a little like, what are we doing? Why are we getting rid of bro?
Exactly.
And then we turned around and got other dude, and I was like,
but you get a staff though. Y'all don't just get a good coach.
No.
Staff.
We come with the squad.
The whole staff.
Yeah. And some of the staff stay from the last.
Structured system.
Yeah.
Cowboy fan, don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Never.
You know why? Because y'all got an owner that just won't get out the way. Get out the way, bro. Go in the office.
Get out the way because he won't get out the way because he's a businessman and his bottom line is generating revenue. And the Cowboys always lead the league in generating revenues by a huge margin.
He's not really a football guy. You could do that by staying out the way, though.
He doesn't understand that. I'm not disagreeing with you. And you 150 years old, nigga. Sit down.
Right.
I be saying to my father now, you 88, bro. What are you trying to do? What are you putting your shirt on for? What are you doing? Sit your ass down.
You don't see the Eagles owner at all. You know when you see him in the press box when the camera shoot up at him and he's doing this here, doing that white man fist bump. White man.
I don't think an owner having a brand. I don't think an owner having a brand has to be bad.
No,
but I think there should be levels to it. I don't think an owner of a football team should have a podcast. I don't think the owner of a football team should be interviewed after every game.
No.
Certain situations you're going to have to speak on because you're the owner, but
Jerry Jones is the star of the Cowboys. He's the star.
That means you lose.
And he shouldn't be. You can still generate revenue.
That means everybody hates you. Yep. That means a lot of time with the refs, you're not going to get the calls. All the stuff that goes with it. Yep. You have to almost be twice as good.
Yo, you can make a lot of money still by not being the literal face of your organization. We understand it's your organization, but you have a sports entertainment team in an entertainment league. Let your team speak for you.
He has to realize the Dallas Cowboys did not become a top-level franchise because of him.
No.
Business-wise, he did take it to another level.
Yes.
But Jimmy Johnson brought them Super Bowls.
Yes.
America's team tag was there, but him winning them Super Bowls in such a dominant fashion, that's what really built the name up.
When did Jerry Jones come in? When did he purchase that team, purchase the Cowboys?
But around the time Jimmy Johnson got there. Before Jimmy Johnson.
It was like before Jimmy Johnson?
Jimmy Johnson was his first major hire, I think.
Right. Because Jimmy Johnson, how many
but the first season he was 1-15.
You're right. How many Super Bowls Jimmy Johnson won for the Cowboys?
It was 2. It was back to back.
2. Right. That's what I thought. I thought so. I was just making sure.
And then Jerry Jones was talking crazy.
3, and then he started wild.
Yeah. Jimmy Johnson was like, whoa.
Dog, Jimmy Johnson, he had the best hair in the league.
Bruh, listen,
the best that white fucking crown old boy had.
You talking about the type of coach that I think is needed in today's sports?
Yes.
Jimmy Johnson.
He just hella old right
reason
now.
why I say that, yeah, I'm not talking about
now. Parkinson's.
I'm talking about his I'm talking about his theories.
Yeah, we need that. Yes.
You come to practice and we watching film when you sleep. Get him out of here. He cutting.
Yep. Bro.
Just like that. Just like that.
He was the
coach. I dare you to fall asleep in my meeting.
Coach of Miami, son.
And what they do when he was there?
What, winning.
Win.
That's it. All he did was
win.
That's
no question. Win.
And he had some of the matter of fact, he took half of that team and was on the Cowboys with him.
Players. How many coaches at that magnitude have no players to have something bad to say about them?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Tough as he was on players, they loved him.
Just walked around.
Look how the Cowboys played under that man.
Yep. Jimmy Johnson.
Michael Irvin was a monster, man.
He was a monster. But he had Michael Irvin in college too. So it's like, yo, he had Michael Irvin in college as well.
Hey, I would use your word again. You know what I mean? It was a structured
system, brother.
Structured system. Let's put the words together. A structured system. You take that away, you're not going to win. Lakers at one time had a structured system. Right now, they have none of that.
I don't know what the fuck they doing, son.
They don't really have they don't have a team. They just got a bunch of stuff put together.
I don't know what the fuck going on over there. D-Lo shouldn't be the point guard.
You said D-Lo did a good job at point guard at one time. Now you gave up.
I did, but I don't know. I think
he
got that extra. Sometimes they get some extra. I admit to it. I admit. Shit. Sometimes you get a little extra chicken and you start doing some doofy shit.
If D-Lo don't play the point, who plays the point?
Schroeder.
Do you remember I said they don't have Schroeder no more? I don't think she was there in the Lakers.
No, he is. He is a delay.
I said to you before, they need somebody run the point.
You sure Schroeder ain't with the Lakers?
Schroeder, I don't think he's a Laker.
I think he hurt, bro.
No, I don't think he's a Laker. I think he plays like on the Raptors or some shit.
Oh, shit, you might. Let's see.
Look, I don't think they have anybody else to play the point.
Yep, he was around.
See, that's how bad that team
and
structure.
And currently points 14, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 41.8 field goal percentage. They need all of that.
No, that field goal percentage is ass. But
that's not bad because he passing more than he's shooting.
How you figure
that? Not mad at that. What's the old boy name? What's his name? D'Angelo Russell.
LeBron, listen. I say this all the time. Some people don't agree, and you might not disagree. Look at LeBron's history of playing basketball. He works best with role players, defenders, and spot-up shooters.
Yep.
All he needs at the point guard position is a spot-up shooter.
Shit, D'Angelo Russell numbers ain't too far off neither from shooting.
We talking about winning basketball games, though. Fuck the numbers.
You're right.
He needs a spot-up shooter. Look at the spot-up shooters he had. I'm going to name some.
Rudy Hachimura, who's not a spot-up shooter.
No. I'm talking about as far as point guard.
Oh, okay.
Damon Jones. Look how long he was a pro messing with LeBron.
Yep, very long.
I'm going to give you another one. Was an all-star.
GMs now.
Was an all-star. Maurice Williams.
Yep, I remember
Mo
that.
Williams.
Yep, Mo.
Mo was an all-star.
Yes, he was.
Come on, stop it.
Can handle the rock and pull up. Just pull up.
Spot-up shooter.
Pull up.
Why wouldn't you get a spot-up shooter to play the point? Let LeBron run the point. All he needs is a spot-up shooter because he's going to do some goofy shit and he's going to throw it to your ass. Now you on the spot. You better shoot it, nigga.
Right. I see how people was like on him about making that pass that one game early in the season when he drove to the hole. And it was like, why did he pass it out to Dennis? What's his name? Oh boy.
Well, Cam Reddish when he missed that shot.
Yeah, when he passed.
Yeah, but the next time Cam Reddish made the shot.
Right. I told him, I was like, yo, damn, why LeBron always passing? I said, bro, did you look? I understand the way it looked like bro was right there at the rim. But you got a person in front of you, person on beside you, person on the other side. You got 3 people on you. Everybody collapsed down on you. The refs have not been calling any fouls. I know bro is sitting in the corner. I seen him make that shot. I'm going to just give it to him.
I look at it from a different way. not knocking your view. My view is this: if you're the leader of a team and your standard is success, and you're already a superstar, you have to find a way to make your teammates believe they're fully engaged in the process. Right. And I look at that play as that. This is the beginning of the season. Cam Reddish has had a rough career.
Yes, he has.
He can play.
Yes, he can.
What better way to build his confidence than to give him that shot at that time?
Right.
Playoff time, I expect LeBron to take that shot.
Yeah.
Depending on how he develops. But this is the time where you give him a chance to
Cam Reddish don't develop by playoff time, he won't be even in the game.
That's fine. But now we need to get everybody's confidence up and get them prepared for the wars. Right. And I'm not saying I know that's what LeBron was thinking, but that's how I took it. Because he missed the first shot, but the next time he was ready.
He was ready.
After he hit the shot, he was like, that took him.
You saw a look on his face.
You look at him play now, he plays with different energy.
Yes,
he plays with a different fire because he is not a bum. I hate that the Knicks got rid of him.
Bro, I do not want to be out the league again. Like
you can ask Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards said that was the illest dude he ever played with back in them days when they was doing their little tours or whatever. Dropped 50 on him.
Yep.
He could play, but a lot of people, it's mental.
And you got to realize, man, once you come into the league,
you got to
change your game, bro. Your game going to change. You're not going to be what you once were. Your game is going to change.
Even deeper than that, you got to go harder, man. You out here playing cool. Cam Reddish, he play cool ball.
He does.
He's just cool.
Dog, think about it. He came out with your man.
He was always better than everybody.
Yeah, and he came out with Zion. Zion and they were all on the same team together. They all came out that same year together.
They was on the same squad.
Yep.
Cam Reddish was just a spot shooter on that team, though.
Yeah, he was. And he was a lot more tougher. He used to handle the rock a lot more too.
I don't know about tougher, but
he used to get busy.
I mean,
he used to get busy.
I salute LeBron for having faith in the young man at that time. I'm not knocking him for not taking that shot.
And it's early in the season.
That's my point.
Playoff contention right now.
That's my point. Even as a
coach,
about that early in the season, you got to give your players a chance to play and produce because you're building for something bigger.
Right. Nobody caring about that play-in tournament. But yo, let's get to this, man. I got a topic, which these were great conversations, and I didn't even have anything for sports, and we went right into it.
I have no idea how that happened.
What is that? What's the one thing about hip hop that you just don't like right now?
Let's have
a hip hop conversation.
The division in generations. You know what I'm saying? And young people are being defensive because they feel like we're always attacking them.
Yes, they are.
And there's too many older generation artists as well as listeners that always attack them. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's on the defensive. We're not hearing each other. Like, I've been in the studio with young guys, man, and these guys in the beginning want to hear me say something of value.
Yep, they do.
So I have a position to do that and build somewhat of a rapport with these younger guys, or I can do the other thing. And then the young nigga's going to be at. They're going to be at because they're like, I ain't no sucker, fuck that old ass nigga. But I help bring that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We've been young before. We've been young before, and the older generation didn't want to hear us either. You know what I mean? Like I gave you the example when I forgot the artist's name. She remade a Sade song.
Oh yeah.
And some people had an issue with that. Like, why they always gotta be remaking songs? I'm like, our generation remade plenty of songs.
Right, we did.
You just didn't know they were remakes sometimes because we didn't have social media to reveal they was remakes. Hell, Luther did a lot of remakes.
Yeah, a ton of his music were remakes.
Teddy Pendergrass did remakes, but we didn't know they were remakes back then.
No, we did.
Whitney Houston did a lot of remakes.
Yep.
Patti LaBelle did a lot of remakes. You know what I mean? It's part of the game. I think that's my biggest problem with it, man. That's my biggest problem with it. And hating artists for the music they do. The problem is the labels and the people putting money behind it. The problem is the structured system that is just designed to generate revenue. It has nothing to do with the culture. That's nothing to do with the culture. But if we know that,
right,
we know the labels aren't for the culture.
Right.
But the first thing we do is knock the artist and say, no rappers are talking about this anymore. That doesn't make any sense.
It's a bunch of them talking. It just
there's no singers. There's no singers that sing anymore. So you telling me nobody can sing anymore?
Right.
Producers don't make beats like that anymore. All those conversations sound stupid. Now, if you say the mainstream doesn't deliver this anymore, okay, we got a conversation.
We could talk now, right?
But don't tell me nobody's bringing quality content.
Because there's a lot of quality content out there.
Yeah, don't tell me people ain't talking about love no more.
because there's a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Don't tell me no man is talking about being a father. Or no woman is talking about being a mother. It's dead.
Right.
It's just it's tougher to find things with the algorithms and the way money is being, put out there to market products. But they're gonna market what sells. They think we too stupid to appreciate quality music, so they give us that dumbass shit. And it's working. So to some level, they were right.
And to me, people blame the radio. The radio has always been the radio. They're gonna play what's hot and what's current. It's always been that way. But there's other stations out there, that even FM stations, that play the hip hop that you want to hear and that you want to listen to. It's always been. It's now. I do think it's an uneven balance at the moment. It's not a balance. It's definitely uneven. But when it comes to radio, if you're listening to radio and saying, "Oh shit, they're not balanced," this, that, and the third, bro, I'm sorry. As much as I love Public Enemy, they didn't get a whole lot of radio play everywhere. Yes, they got radio play in New York, but they didn't get that shit everywhere else. We didn't hear that shit a lot of time. You just had to be someone that was of the culture, that wanted to listen to what you wanted to hear. Tribe Called Quest didn't get all that. That's one of my favorite groups to this day. I listen to Tribe Called Quest at least every month. Every month I go through a motion where I'm playing damn near 2 to 3 projects back to back. I just love Tribe. Like that just wanted to act, you know what I mean? Like that's just good music. It's just good music. But they did not play on the radio. Q-Tip got played on the radio after the group, because he started Vibrant Things, different records that provoked you to dance. He knew he had to create a formula to do something, because he knew him and the group weren't figuring things out. You know what I'm saying? So he went solo. Plus he's a producer. But the music he made wasn't what he was making when he was with the Tribe.
Very underrated producer at that. Very underrated.
Very. And produced on a lot of phenomenal projects from today's artists.
But we're not supporting the culture either, as it did back then.
No, we're not. We definitely not.
I mean, the goalposts have moved, but support nowadays could be clicking a like button, could be leaving a comment, could be sharing a project, could be sharing an artist, could be sharing media.
Right.
You know what I mean? As opposed to waiting in line on release days and still buying merch, still is a form.
Yep.
You got Bandcamp, that's a form. Yep. I mean, streaming, whatever, man. I'm tired.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. Everything is about to change. Everything that I've been preaching and I've been telling you about, I've been telling you for the longest, curate your fan base. Before you even started doing the hats, we came up with the dot box and all this other stuff, things that we're going to implement soon. But now you see it, you got to curate your fan base, because this streaming shit is about to be a dub. Spotify right now, let's talk about that. Spotify right now.
I love it.
Me too. You goddamn right. I love it too.
I love it. Oh, y'all.
And this is what we talked about. Spotify right now. Spotify plans to charge for fraud. How it works and who it affects the most. Labels and distributors will be charged €10 per song, because most of these labels and shit that y'all dealing with, they are based in the UK. They're based overseas. They're not fucking here. You know what I'm saying? And €10 current right now, I think it's more than $1. So it's more than what the American money. So
yeah.
You know what I mean? 10 there is gonna be like 12 us.
I was talking to some people, and it's crazy to me how they don't really understand. I'm like, people are paying to pay to get a plaque.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because they're paying X amount of dollars to get a million streams. And then they got these plaques, and everybody's like, "Oh, congratulations!" And I'm sitting there like, "Bro, y'all don't get it."
Like I've been saying, bro, if you can't curate your fan base, yes, you can go. Yes, right now we can go do 1 million streams. All right, boom, we can go do 1 million streams. That 1 million streams is about $4,000 or $5,000 back to you. You know what I'm saying? You spend about $1,200 to get 1 million. You bring back about between $3,000 to $4,000. I got to look at
that's the hustle. Let's spend
$1,500
and make $4,000.
Right, but then think about this: you can't do no shows. What fucking show you doing? Because you can't generate tickets. You can't get people to come and purchase a ticket for you, because yes, you got 1 million streams here, but no one really knows your music. No one knows your shit. So yes, I got 1 million, but I ain't curate my fan base to show so I can be able to put people in the seats where I can go over here and do a venue and people can come and see me. You can't even get 20 people to come to your show. Then I'm like, oh, I'm bragging. I got merchandise. Boom, boom, boom. I got my hats. But you got a backlog of boxes of hats and shirts sitting at your house because you can't even sell to your family. You can't even sell to friends and family, but you got 1 million streams and you just picked up on 3K.
You got 1 million streams and you can't sell 10 hats?
You can't even sell 10 hats. You can't sell 20 tickets. No one fucking knows you outside of you promoting that you got fucking 1 million streams and you got this plaque that you purchased from the plaque people because they go in and check. They do check your streams. They do check the validity of your stream. They do check the validity of your streams. But yeah, it's easy to fake them streams. You can't put nobody in the seats.
Shout out to the plaque people.
Yeah. They based in California. People that get
I know, man. It's crazy, man.
To me, look, and I get what you're saying. Everyone pays for plaques. Everyone. If your project,
no,
so
if
even
back
in the day, if your
project
got 1 million purchases,
if it's earned, fine.
You know what I mean?
I love it. If it's earned.
You still have to pay the people to produce it and make the plaque. The label paid it.
That's
fine.
Gave
it to the artist.
If it's earned, I love it.
Right.
Just like every year, people have the little Spotify thing they post. How many streams you have for the
about
year.
To be up there. It's about to be that time of the year in a minute.
Yeah, and I'll be like, come on, bro. I know you ain't.
It's a couple artists right now I know that's faking the hell out of their numbers. Their numbers is faking than the $3 bill.
You only know a couple?
I know more than a couple, but I'm talking about personally. I'm talking about people I personally know. I could call their name out. I got their number in my phone. Your motherfuckers is gone. It's one that I was working with. I stopped working with him because he was doing that goofy shit, and I told him not to. Got the whole project taken down offline.
Wow. Oh, shit. He did that.
Got the whole project snatched offline. Told that nigga not to do it. And then get mad at me because we couldn't get the project back up. Try to make it seem like the distributor fucked something up. No, nigga. Told you not to do that shit.
I remember I hired somebody one time to do some marketing or whatever. They promised me this now, whatever. I said, why not? Let me try it. Man, all that shit messed my whole fucking video up, B.
Mm-hmm.
I got it back together though, just pushing it the right way. But I tried somebody, and what they did, I wasn't feeling it. Because I'll tell a person, even before any marketing, there are people out there that do marketing that is good.
Yep.
It's hard to tell the difference with them. Sometimes you can notice it. But I ask them, motherfucker, I'm like, look, if you're using bots and all that fake shit, I don't want it. I tell any of them. I tell them up front.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it. Well, I can get you 1,000 streams. I said, yo, I want the engagements. I ain't worried about you just making some numbers look pretty.
Right.
That shit ain't helping me, man. I done got real numbers my whole time. I'm not gonna change it now. To what?
Bro,
getting 5,000 views, getting 5,000 views on a video and nobody really seeing it ain't helping me.
That shit ain't helping you at all, bro.
Yeah, I want people to hear the music. I want people to be able to
I've noticed the times that I've moved things around on the YouTube channel and I've watched certain videos go 800 views. And like, we're not getting a whole lot of views on YouTube. It's still growing. It's still figuring out. You know, I mean, I've had shit go from literally 35 views to 800 for this particular post, 1,500 for this post, 1,200 for this post, 35 for this one, based on how I'm fucking around with the shit. You just gotta be able to maneuver the shit, man. Like, that's the thing. Your
light just got dim.
It did. I don't know what happened.
Okay, it ain't just me then. Okay.
Nah, I just noticed that shit too. I think it's my camera.
No, you're not dark, but it just changed the illumination.
Which I actually like that illumination. That looks better.
Yeah.
Got the grays popping. I think I'm about to go color my goatee straight gray on here.
Go ahead, man.
Just play it, bro.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing for that, bro. You gotta do something like that at least once a show, man. Don't let that go, bro. You can't help yourself, man.
Y'all want to play this, man? Let's get off of that. Fuck them niggas. Y'all better figure out them streams. Y'all keep fucking around.
Nah, they're gonna complain about the industry.
Right. And I'm about to be here talking shit. I'll tell you that right now. All right, man. I'm about to play this, yo. TIP is doing something phenomenal. I think that's super, super dope. I want to play this and get your thoughts. You know we got to refresh. So refresh the screen. Gotta get your thoughts. Do 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 do.
Atlanta rapper T.I. attended the ribbon cutting of his
Can you hear
first
that?
affordable apartment development. It includes 143 apartments and 25 special units for homeless kids. The Entrada West Side sits across from Center Hill Park in northwest Atlanta. T.I., whose real name is Clifford Harris, told us he remembers how the community struggled when he was young.
The arts and entertainment industry in this city has been able to collaborate and be, I guess, profitable enough to offer the community so many things that, you know, are much needed.
Developers say the property was once a shopping center where T.I.'s grandmother used to shop for groceries. Today, Atlanta rapper T.I. attended the ribbon cutting.
I like that. I like that.
Why you can't just say I've done well in my career and I want to give back to the community with affordable housing, because it's definitely a necessity here.
I'm not gonna bring up what he said.
No, this is dope, man. I'm just being silly. But nah, it's dope, man. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see a MC do it. Because he is that. And I'm glad that yeah, and I'm glad that it was also on the news.
Right. I think
people
more
see it.
Right.
I think it was dope. Very dope. Very dope.
For something that big, it has to be on the news because that's a different thing to give a turkeys out to people and shit like that.
Yo, son, go ahead.
I wasn't gonna speak on that D1 shit. I don't want to.
I wasn't either. That turkey shit is like, come on. With
that shit
turkey,
corny
bro.
to me, man. That's that Nino Brown.
But they got them turkeys from the food bank. Food bank had a truck of turkeys. Fucking turkey, man. Throw that shit back at your ass. Fuck your turkey. Dry ass shit.
Yeah, I think I never understood that, giving out turkeys.
Like, who started that, man? Like,
that's some old drug dealer bullshit. As soon as a damn drug dealer did that shit and posted, and then they glorify that shit online with Nino Brown was giving out turkeys to the hood and all that. Everybody want to give out.
They got no lights and the gas is off. I'm gonna cook this turkey, man. Nigga.
The fuck out of here, man. If you don't sit down with some envelopes, I mean, it's other ways. I can't be a hypocrite because it's certain things that I want to do personally. As a business owner, and I want to give out some things. So I'm thinking of ways now. I know I'm late in the game, but I want to do something by Christmas to give the kids or something. I'm trying to figure out something. Maybe
I would love to have a community center.
Bro,
just have a Thanksgiving meal. Not giving out turkey, just have a meal where people come in, feed people, man.
We can do that. We can do that,
people, bro.
We can do
everybody getting to play, bro. We ain't ask you no questions.
We ain't got nothing to say. Just come and eat.
Nothing to do with that. Come eat, yo.
Yep.
We doing this for a day. Come eat.
Yo, just come in the community center.
Yeah,
we
come eat.
Scoop you up, keep you going.
Yeah, we ain't gotta take mad pictures of your face or nothing like
none
that.
Of that. We can figure it out, bro. Next year, you and I could do that shit. I don't have no problem with grilling and cooking turkeys and chicken and shit. And you get on there and you know, community centers. I know both of us may not be living in North Carolina at the time, but we can always come back because this is, you know, our base, our root at this moment. Make some shit shake.
Yeah, I mean,
I know I'm planning on doing like a toy drive for Christmas. I want to either that or I want to sponsor some families or something. You know, I'm trying to figure out how that process could work.
Apple need to donate some iPads, man. Let's go on the hood and get these kids iPads or something.
Yeah,
something for their education, man.
Yeah, if it ain't Apple, it's somebody, some Android based
tablet. Man, we offer some tutoring services to the school. Yeah. Apple sponsors us with some iPads.
Right now, man, I know for 2024, I have a nonprofit that I've been working on. I need to get my 501c. But my nonprofit is named Saving by Creating. You know what I'm saying? As we a group of creators, the best thing to do to save this generation is create with them. Like I want to open a facility with the recording studio in there, with a tutoring session area, coding camps, like showing kids how to code. Me as a coder, showing kids how to do that, showing kids how to use the camera, showing them it ain't just when it comes to music, it ain't just rapping. Like, there's so many other jobs within music that you could do. Learning this board, learning engineering. Here you go. But then making it where the older ones that's in the organization, for them to use certain things, you have to tutor the younger ones. teach them how to tie a tie, financial, education, showing them how to fucking do the checkbooks. You know what I'm saying? Showing them how to do that, how to budget and balance their funds, investments. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that no one taught us coming up. And we had that shit around us, but no one taught us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Like that's the crazy part about it. And so being able to save people by creating, like I've already got the name and stuff trademark. I already got the logo. I've had the logo for 2 years and the name. So now it's just working to get my 501c and really get this nonprofit going. But saving by creating, bro, I think that
I want to just even
with
that. I also want to share with a lot of youth, like I always do with my son, the power in reading and journaling.
Oh my God.
And getting your thoughts out. Like even if you're not writing poetry or even aspire to write a book, sometimes just get that pen, man. Just
sitting down with young men and having a conversation, being relatable, bro. We wear joggers, we wear nice shoes. We're not coming button up with suits and shit. Hey, we can talk the lingo. We can really sit down and politic with these kids and giving them a batch of knowledge. The same thing that we gave our sons.
Get a big circle. Get a big circle with chairs. Call it the Circle of Kings.
Yeah, and just have a conversation, bro. Just talk. What you going through? What can you know what I mean?
Yeah, my man Barbershop used to do it on Saturdays. I think I told you before. Always to come out, chop it up with us on Saturday mornings early, man. It was dope.
And being realistic, man, not being judgmental.
Yeah, real conversations.
Real conversation. Real something. Yo.
Yeah, like, young man.
Here's my number, young brother. Call me, yo. Yeah. Call me. You got something you want to get off your chest before you go and do the stupid shit, because we've done the stupid shit. I can relate. We've done the stupid shit.
It's crazy. I've had like relationships like that with people at work.
Me too.
Even one time with a female that had a little drug addiction or whatever. And the responses were kind of overwhelming and surprising because the easy thing to say, the popular opinion is they don't want to hear what we're saying.
Right.
It's like a rappers want to say, they don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
Like, who's they?
I don't know who they is. But people,
you know what I'm saying? Who's they? If you can inspire one person,
you've
done something.
You've done a lot.
If we can inspire one person with this episode, if I can inspire one person with a record, you've contributed.
You contributed. I agree.
So what do you mean nobody wants to hear? What are you saying? Nobody wants to hear that, but you're sitting home complaining. Using your favorite word, ecosystem.
Yeah, man. Gotta build
you got your keywords.
Yeah, you gotta build your ecosystem.
You don't want to put nothing in the ecosystem.
No, never.
I'm in the studio one day, off topic, but on topic. Dude says to me, yo, that's dope. Rappers don't talk about love no more. And I'm like, he's looking at me. I'm like, what do I say after that?
Right.
Yeah, what does it mean? I don't look at it like that.
I don't care what everybody else doing, but I know what I'm doing over here.
I don't look at it like that. If you're a married man and something about marriage comes up, you're not instinctively speaking about being married or promoting marriage.
No.
That's part of your existence.
There we go.
And in an interview, I think it was Memphis Bleak was one of the first people I heard say, he said a lot of these young rappers have no content because they never lived anything.
Yep, he did.
See what I'm saying? So music is experiences.
Yep. All they know is drugs and sex.
And there's a good chance it's a good chance that's all they've done.
Right.
Some of them
go do something.
Just like I used to watch The Wire, where a lot of these little kids had never been outside of Baltimore.
Right.
And when they got outside of Baltimore, they were surprised to realize that there were other radio stations that existed. They thought everything was within their hood and that small.
But think about that, man. Think about how many people that only know their hood or just know their town. There's a bunch of people that's where I'm from that will not leave that little town of South Carolina because they're like afraid what's out there.
Yeah, a lot of small towns like that. If you got even some big cities, they feel like if things aren't popping where they're from, then it doesn't exist.
That's probably the one thing I hate about the Joe Budden podcast. That's probably the one thing I hate. And I listen to their podcast faithfully, but I gotta hear this. All they do is talk about how New York is this, that they can't be doing it and nowhere else. And everybody, if you read the comments, everyone be like, yo, y'all really Regency bias. Y'all only think everything is popping in this one area and nobody else does anything, or no one is lit as this one little area. And it's like, God damn, son. Y'all
Well,
not the only one doing
I would love
something.
to. I would love to tell you that that's a podcast specific thing. But
No,
listen,
I know it's not because every.
if
I'm
your
not gonna say
record,
every, but I know a
bro,
lot of New
listen,
Yorkers feel that way.
I got family members. They play it in New York.
Right.
You know what I mean? You selling your house in New York? Well, I can post something, and they'll be like, "Oh, my Mambo shorts. McDonald's got Mambo shorts."
Right.
Somebody said they don't sell it in New York. Ah,
Yeah, I
but
saw
the truth
that.
of it is,
I saw
people
that.
from Brooklyn were telling me they do have Mambo shorts in New York. You know what I'm saying? But good percentage of my family's from Queens, someone's from Brooklyn. But New York is very, very specific and regionalized with music or anything about entertainment. If it's not popular in New York, they will make you feel like it doesn't exist and it has no value. It's always been that way.
Man, I'm gonna play another video because I you know, I'm on a time crunch. I got a hard out. Pause. Still weird saying pause. I want to play this. I want to play this little video too. So, let's refresh this. I think I might eat me like a cucumber kale salad.
Cucumbers, huh? Okay. Good thing.
Okay. You're not gonna play?
Oh, Tony Gas, because I ain't seen him in a while.
No, no volume. We'll give it the volume.
Do you get drunk? Do you go to the strip?
Hold on, let me refresh that again. Right.
I remember seeing
I had to
that.
save for a while, so I was like, let me play this shit.
Yeah, I see
His thought. But you saw this before?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I watched it, but let's see what this
I'm letting him talk before I say something.
Oh yeah.
When a man ask him these questions, do you watch porn? Do you masturbate?
Yup and yup.
Do you smoke weed? Do you get drunk? Do you go to the strip club? Do you gamble? That's why your marriage sucks. The woman wants security. She wants trust. She wants honesty. She wants responsibility. She wants a man who her daughter can look up to and who her son can look up to. Guys hate marriage because they hate themselves. And as a married man, what's blocking single men is your preferences. She's not gonna look how she looks here. She's gonna be a few notches under that. And then the love, the protection, the provision.
It's stopping too much. So I'm cool on that.
In theory,
he makes
I agree with him totally, but the way he itemized certain situations, certain activities, no, I don't think me watching porn and choking my chicken every once in a while is gonna mess up our relationship, bro. But for some people, that is a bigger problem when it affects their relationship.
Right.
So I'm not gonna beat him up on that. Gambling, yeah, you can lose your family because financially, gambling can really take you away from it. Mentally, it can take you away from it. But I would rather he would have said
drinking a lot.
I'd rather he would have just said addiction devices,
right,
in general, instead of just itemizing certain things.
And then it's the people he's talking to because he's speaking to the Panda Bear lovers. I don't like them. B. Simone and her homegirl. They're the Panda Bear lovers. They love that bullshit that dudes be talking that don't be realistic at all.
Yeah, but she the same one that was on Instagram trying to clown other women because she had her man. And I got mine, and then what?
She was crying later.
Yeah. She was working out, doing workout videos and all that for a while now.
Right. No, she's not. No. I say this, man. I think like you said, what he was saying in the premise of it does make sense. It was dope. It does definitely makes sense. It's hard for me to take advice from cats. There's a lot of y'all not living, and I say this a lot too. It's like, yo, you take this thing called life and love way too serious. You make it way harder than what it really needs to be. And if you stop making things so generalized within your relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where the problems lie at. You got to know your partner. You got to know your person. Know your person, build with your person, have a communication with your person, but don't take what's going on outside and bring that to your person. What works for Jane and Bill may not work for LaShawn and Erica. LaShawn and Erica we are a unit in the fact of what goes on in our home stays in our home as long as it's not abuse of any shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? We communicate everything that goes on. Don't matter what it is, we communicate it. We don't spend $1 without talking to one another, or at least saying, hey, I'm about to go cop this. Yes, we have our joint money, but then we also have our individual money that we do our own things with. But even then, we still have discussions on, like, I'm about to go buy this jogger, or I'm about to pick up this hoodie. Oh yeah, I'm about to go get my nails and all that stuff done. I'm about to do my girl shit. Go handle your handle. All right, cool. You know what I mean? Like, we don't look at what someone else is doing. Like, we've had people say that we are their relationship goal or their favorite couple, but I'm sorry, I don't look at no one in that manner. I don't look at no one in that manner.
Yeah, because you watching the highlight reel.
Right. I don't know what you have going on within your home. Y'all can really be in a treacherous,
that's the
harmonious, unharmonizing atmosphere.
Comparing anything to someone else could be a danger zone. Comparing another person's career, comparing another person's imagery. I mean, you don't know what it took to get there. You know, I've had a discussion with my father before. He'll look at people like, you don't know what that person did to get that car, to get that home, get that status. And now with social media, a lot of people's lifestyles are being revealed.
Yep.
How they got to certain places, then it's like, do you still want that?
Still want that. Yo, bro, it's sometimes it be when people, when like when guys have told my wife, plenty, I've heard, she's come and tell me the story a bunch of times where she's out and a guy be like, hey, you got a man? You married? Yes, I'm married. He's a lucky man. You don't know if I'm lucky.
You really
don't. That motherfucker
bro.
might be crazy as hell, bro. I might be going
no
through it.
Idea.
I might be going through it, dog.
You have no, even if you are a lucky man, you have no idea the kind of work that was put in to attain that.
Exactly.
Because unfortunately, I will say this, some might take it the wrong way. This is not a knock on women, but when we fall in love with a woman, there's a period of time where they drive us fucking crazy.
Yep.
And a lot of it's our fault because we have to adapt to a new form of living.
Because we let
and submission. And submission is not a sucker word. People need to learn what that is.
Which we have
to learn.
That they act like we don't submit, because a lot of us, we submit too.
I don't even know if we want to hit that on this one. That might be another episode. But it's a level of submission, and it's a level of understanding that we have to grow into. And it hurts at first.
It does.
But once we I'm not gonna say drop the ego, but once I say unveil and release, and allow the blessings to come within, and we work within it. Once we get over that struggle, it's a beautiful thing. It's
totally
this
agree.
is amazing.
Totally
Things that were so painful for us to say, one day become the motto of the podcast. Those uncomfortable conversations become comfortable.
Yep,
I don't understand why women don't understand how that is painful for us. They act like, why don't you just say it? What do you mean, why don't I just say it? We could say to you, why don't you just do it? I like it. It feels good. Why don't you just do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, stop playing.
They don't get it, bro.
But we can understand that certain things about you we might not get.
Right.
But we want to get a general understanding of it.
Yes.
So we know when it comes or when it goes, we understand the ebbs and flows.
And then we know how, there we go. There we go.
I'm saying
you gotta understand the ebbs and flows. You gotta understand it. Some days it's groovy, some days it ain't.
My parents were married 67 years, man. My mother still would bring that plate, put it on a tray, and give it to my father. And she'll walk past me sometimes, yo, daddy. But it's a structured system.
Yep. Bro, it'd be fun because my boys, and I feel for my boys because they growing up in the era of where, and it might change, but women don't do the things that their mother does. Like Erica, literally, she fixes everyone's plate. I'm literally sitting in a recliner like an old nigga, and
they out there.
My plate is handed to me. I hope so.
They out there, bro.
I hope so.
You sounding like hip hop talk right now.
I hope so. I'm only going off what I see in the ecosystem, and the ecosystem look a little shitty right now. Right.
A lot of these women is capped. These women is capped.
I agree.
They doing everything for their man and
But
getting
these
around their
young,
girlfriends.
bro,
I ain't
these
doing
young
that
babies,
shit.
these young babies are watching all this cap, bro. And you know, I got a
Yeah.
13 and an 8-year-old.
They got
They
a
growing
degree.
up
They
in this
got a
cap.
degree in capology. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
They growing up in this cap, bro. And it'd be funny, yo, because like, bro, I'll even sometimes be like telling her, "You ain't got to bring my plate." She look at me, boy, sit down. Like,
You know
what
what I would
drink?
like to see? You know what I would like to see?
What's
I'm
up?
definitely gonna put this out here, and I might have to clip it and put it. I would love to see the women generation over us that spoke down on women that would fix the plate and bring the plate and all that stuff. I would love to hear them talk about how they made a mistake, having that inflated ego as if they were too good to do certain things for their man, but their man had to still do all the duties they expected from a man.
Yeah.
I would love to hear an elder woman speak on that topic.
Think of what you just said. Think of what you just said, bro.
I said I would love to see
that a man still go out and do all of the things that
as a
woman
man
expect
you have
of him
as
to
a man
do.
as a man you have no choice.
Protect and provide, and he go out there and bust his ass and dealing with these people every day that he don't want to deal with, and all he asks you to do is, especially if you at the house, keep it clean.
But there's a debate of
Provide me
protect and
something to eat.
provide. A lot of people don't understand what protect and provide actually means.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Because that's an argument. Protect and provide doesn't mean I pay all the bills and you sit at home.
Nope, it doesn't.
Especially in today's world. I mean, hey, Pop bought his house for $3,000. He bought his car with a check stub. And they didn't hardly have food in the house while you bullshit.
Nope.
Those niggas had chickens in the backyard.
They ain't had to worry about credit and all that other shit.
They drank buttermilk. You know what I'm saying? They made ice cream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They had a big pan of biscuits and everybody ate a biscuit for breakfast. That life wasn't good. My papa paid everything.
It was good for them.
Grandma had a house coat and slippers.
Yeah.
And she was good.
She was cooling.
But do you really want, be careful what you ask for?
Right. She don't want that. Hey, look, everybody wants you to be Pop, but nobody want to be Nana, yo. They don't want to do what Nana did.
Nana got her back blown out every night.
That's why Nana had 12 kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Nana stayed barefoot and pregnant because she was tooting that ass up.
And Pop had a family across town too.
Shit, sometimes right next door.
Yeah, they was wild back there. When I moved to North Carolina, the first time I saw that, dudes lived across the road from each other. They found out when they were teenagers they were brothers.
See,
the mother always knew, but she didn't want to say nothing. But they were brothers. So the dude basically had a baby with his wife, had a family with his wife, and the chick he had a baby with lived across from him.
Yep.
That's a gangster. Any preacher, gangster.
You know, man, I gotta wrap this up, man. Anything you want to give to people, man? Anything you want to say?
I'm gonna keep it quick, man. Sometimes I want everybody to think about this. Sometimes you got to work in silence and let your success be your voice. You know, because when you have plans, when you present them too soon, there's always going to be negative influences that come your way. There's always going to be people that tell you can't do it. Certain times in life, man, you make plans and you make provisions to do things. You kind of know this is going to work for me in some form. Whether it's successful like you want to be or just puts you in a better position as a person. Because it's always going to be a grind. It's not going to be a totality of success or existence. But when you have that plan in place, you got to work with it, man. And throughout the way, you make amendments. But as long as you're going within your purpose, man, the universe is going to guide you. Don't worry about the outside forces. That's why I don't like speaking on a lot of things too soon.
I agree. Well, this is the Black Male Podcast. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
Make sure y'all go pick up that merch. It's pretty fire. I got a bunch of it.
Yo.
It's pretty fire stuff. This is episode, what, 122?
121.
121? Oh, yeah, 121.
121.
We out. Peace.
Yeah.